blockchain, the official blockchain of UFC. Manel Kape, minus 425, the betting favorite tonight. He's 29. Felipe dos Santos turns 23 tomorrow. He's 2 inches taller. No issues on the scale for either man. Also a 2-inch edge in reach for Felipe Daytona. All right, now for the intros. Here's Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, an unbeaten mixed martial artist, holding a record of 7 wins, no losses, 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Felipe Daytona dos Santos. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record, 18 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 126 pounds. Fighting out of Phuket, Thailand, by way of Porto, Portugal, presenting the number 10 ranked flyweight contender in the world, Manel Starboy Kape. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Greg Canyons.
Thank you, Brittany. Ready to go here with the flyweights. A lot of steam on this fight here in Sydney, as you might expect. Young Felipe dos Santos.
Okay, you ready? You ready?
Looking to make a statement in his UFC debut against one of the top-ranked flyweights in the world, Manel Kape. Kape in red, dos Santos in yellow.
Oh. Kape said he feels like he said, I can do anything I want in this fight. He's incredibly confident about his ability to just put it on Felipe dos Santos.
I don't really worry too much about these young guys making their debut against ranked fighters anymore after watching Steve Erceg. I just think that these guys are so ready outside of the octagon. And honestly, from the contender series to this, they just are ready to fight. And look at this. But this kid's got to be careful. Manel's a good counter striker.
He is. Felipe got a nice hook in there off of the jab side of Kape, but you're right, DC. He's going to have to be very careful entering the pocket against a counter striker like Kape. A nice left hand there.
Kape drops dos Santos early.
And that's one of the things that Manel does really well. He's very accurate and he's very sharp.
What's the thing is?
And look at that. Manel Kape has now knocked down his last 4 opponents.
That's crazy at this weight class. At 125 for so long, these guys weren't thought to have power. But now you see it, I mean, this kid is reckless. He's here to fight.
Yeah, dos Santos got to settle in, though. About a minute gone by round 1. And in terms of accepting this matchup for Manel Kape, if you're going to be champion, you got to be able to beat this guy, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
And John, dos Santos has to relax because while he's just throwing, Kape is setting things up.
Well, the next evolution of the fight game is almost here. Pre-order EA Sports UFC 5 Deluxe Edition now to receive Fedor Emelianenko, Muhammad Ali, and Mike Tyson.
Kape constantly floating between this open and closed stance, really changing his weapons up on dos Santos.
Kape moved to Vegas back in 2021. Eric Nixick chiefing his corner tonight.
Oh, like a potential headbutt there. Clash of heads, I should say. A little bit of a big brother there. Manel Kape getting on top of Felipe dos Santos, just sort of overpowered him in that situation.
He did a great job of floating with the action, not fighting the momentum, letting it carry him to the next place. Oh, dos Santos just landed a good right hand there.
Yeah, he did. Kape would appear to have a speed advantage here early on. Good counter there by Manel. Jab lands for Felipe Daytona. There's another one.
Oh!
Might have caught him with that knee. Oh, big right hand now from Kape. These guys move faster than our commentary.
Trying to keep up. There's 3 of us, and we still can't keep up with him.
Some pretty significant swelling around that right eye of Kape.
That was that right hand.
The Muay Thai striker, dos Santos, started to open up. Dos Santos switching up the footwork. He appears to have settled in.
Yeah, he's doing much better as the round is going on. Still active, right, but much smarter in his approach.
I love the hand fighting from Dos Santos. He's constantly pawing with the left out there, frustrating Kape in moments.
Dos Santos is so young, right?
Oh, wow.
When you're 23 years old, you just don't know.
You've never lost.
You don't know what's supposed to be possible.
Are they cheering what I think they are?
Yes, they are.
Under a minute to go in round one. We might actually see a fighter hit a stool on pay-per-view tonight. Pretty blatant fence grab there.
30 seconds, we don't stay sharp. Keep him in his pit. Keep it right here.
30 seconds to go round one. Far more volume from Dos Santos here over the first 5.
Yeah, you can start to see a little bit of respect starting to show on the face of Kape in these exchanges.
Beautiful body kick by Manel, and then follows up with an elbow.
Right hand!
What a way to close the round. Corner kick, brought to you by Prime Hydration. The fastest growing beverage in history with only 25 calories, 0 added sugar, BCAAs, and electrolytes now available at Walmart.
Respira. Só respira. Só respira.
Just relax.
Presta atenção.
Pay
A luta
attention.
tá muito boa.
The,
Tá muito boa.
the fight's too
A
close.
gente tá muito
We
bem.
like the fight.
Ele quer te pegar no
You're doing very
contragolpe.
good. He
Então
just
ele
want
tá
to
esperando
counter
você soltar uma
with
mão
the
ou outra,
cross.
seu corpo cair pra frente pra te pegar de encontro.
So every time that you throw a hand, you gotta watch out with the counter punch. Keep working the front kicks. He's working a lot.
Let's take a look at some of the action. A nice left hand by Kape there. I mean, just beautiful. Took his head off the center line. And then just these flurries are really the story of the first round here. Felipe Dos Santos getting some respect, but Kape throwing this spinning back elbow doesn't quite land clean. And these two just, another spinning elbow return for Felipe Dos Santos. He's here to let Manel Kape know what's up.
I mean, I was waiting for another promo. Tuesdays, catch up on all the latest MMA talk with DC and RC. As me and Ryan Clark trade barbs about the sport that we love so much. Find us on YouTube, ESPN Plus, and midnight Eastern on ESPN2. Let me get a couple at least, you know? You're trying to work, John.
Unbelievable.
You definitely get a few.
We want a few. I mean, the activity of Dos Santos is crazy.
Yeah, and the kicks of Dos Santos, especially when they're here in this open stance. He does such a good job of using those open stance power tools when Manel is southpaw.
It feels like Dos Santos doesn't like nothing happening. So if nothing's happening, he's kicking. He just wants to make sure that something's being done at all times.
And if you're a counter strike, it'd be nice for there to be nothing happening so that you can plan your perfect entry, your perfect moment. But he's forcing Manel Kape to have to think in there.
Yeah. And Kape did acknowledge Dos Santos as being good, but he said twice in our fighter meeting he's nothing special.
He said, I can do whatever I want. I'm not sure if he feels that way now.
Right. Close first round in which both guys had their moments. Dos Santos stayed in Las Vegas after that Contender Series fight went away before making his way to Sydney. Been a tremendous amount of sacrifice for this young man early in his career, and nearly got dropped there with a leg kick.
And making weight 2 times in such short succession, really handled it like a pro as well. That's tough to do.
Look at the knot on the left leg of Dos Santos. That's not from kicks. That's from him actually throwing that front kick up the middle and hitting the elbows of Manel Kape. But I believe that when he goes southpaw, it's one of his best weapons.
That right hand of Kape is money. Just over 3 minutes here to go in round 2. Flyweights loading up tonight.
These guys are not trying to go to a decision. It's those right there where Manel blocks him with his elbow, starting to swell up the leg of Dos Santos.
action there by the Brazilian.
Dos Santos does a really good job of exiting the pocket on an angle, not standing there looking straight at Kape.
There's a massive difference in the power, though.
Huge.
When Manel lands, it takes an effect on Dos Santos, whereas Dos Santos doesn't seem to hurt him. But we talked about the similarities between this kid and Charles Oliveira on the walk. I mean, this is a young Charles Oliveira. Charles
100%.
used to just fight.
And he'll take risks, right?
Yeah.
He's never going to go out and have a safe fight.
Not unlike his teammate Charles Oliveira, Dos Santos saw fighting as a way out of his tough reality as a kid. Not a lot of means. Under 2 minutes here, round 2.
Much more composed round 2 for both guys.
Right. Nice short counter by Kape. Man, his hands are quick.
He's so fast.
Oh! Huge left for Kape. Dos Santos ate it well.
Counter left hook there by Manel.
Manel's eyes in the pocket. I mean, he just sees everything.
He sees everything, and he just, it's all little slight movements back, a little turn right, a little turn left.
And you got to think that adversity Kape experienced early on in his UFC career has really helped him as he's risen to contention. Former Rising world champ, wore shoes when he competed for that title.
Yep. Well, John, he made mention of that in the fighter meeting, that it was different when he got into the octagon. He was slipping.
Yeah, he said he felt like it took away from his power as well. He wasn't used to having to grip the canvas with his toes.
I mean, look at the activity. That's nasty.
What a sequence for Manel Kape.
Manel Kape can fight, man.
So could Felipe Dos Santos.
Yeah, but that sequence, John. I mean, that was about 9 shots.
What a fight. Oh, nice short shot with the elbow from Manel Kape.
I mean, how game is Felipe Dos Santos?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, the striking of Manel Kape is landing, but I can't help but admire just the way that Dos Santos is right in his face.
Yeah, it's so tough.
He's ate some big shots, too.
Waning seconds of an explosive round 2. This quarter can brought to you by Prime Hydration, the fastest growing beverage in history with only 25 calories, 0 added sugar, BCAAs and electrolytes. Now available
at
Walmart.
Listen up. We got 5 minutes to work here. I just need to stay straight punches with this guy. The jab is landing beautifully. The cross is landing beautifully. I don't need to get in a big war with this guy. Footwork and straight punches win this fight. You understand me? The calf kick is free, but listen, when he touches with that jab, if we pair that jab down, chop that fucker in half. This is our fight. Stay classy. Stay sharp. Win this fucking fight. Let's go, baby. What you got?
Right here, you see Manel Kape. Look at the head movement, body shot, pivot off, 1-2, another body shot, little Randy Couture from in close with the uppercut, clinch fighting, another pivot and turn, some more. I mean, just a tremendous combination there by Manel Kape.
The unauthorized reproduction or distribution of this copyright work is illegal and punishable under law. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. Third and final round for the flyweights. Manel Kape in the red, Felipe Dos Santos in yellow.
Eric Nixick told Manel Kape to stay classy. Don't get this too messy. Don't turn it into a dogfight. He feels like the straight punches are landing, and that should be enough.
Kid can counter, man.
Yeah,
beautiful.
the countering is just crazy.
It's almost as if at times he defends and counters in one fluid motion. Nice left there by Kape.
Yeah, he draws out the offense. He goes first and third, but that third shot is always a heavy one.
And he's countering while switching stances, too. That's why he's so difficult to deal with. And when you can fight in that way, you can say the fight we saw between Moreno and Pantoja was sloppy, but it wasn't. It was a great fight for us to watch. It was a great fight for us to call. But Manel Kape is clean, and when he's clean, he's usually having his best performance.
Yeah, he's crumb free for sure.
Well, 2.5 years ago, he realized a lot of success against Pantoja in rounds 2 and 3. Nice sequence there for Felipe Daytona. Oh, good body shot from Kape, man.
The chin on Dos Santos, man.
Couple nice right hands from Dos Santos, and then a nifty counter from Kape.
It looks like Kape's legs were giving a little bit. Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, one of those shots cut him open.
Oh, my goodness.
What a combination by Kape.
He eats it, though. I mean, the way that Dos Santos is eating these punches is just nuts.
So many guys would have already gone down. Dos Santos just keeps going forward.
Another knockdown for Manel Kape. Maybe a partial slip in there, but Kape did connect. Dos Santos unofficially 0 for 5 on his takedown attempts tonight.
You see it in boxing a lot. Whenever guys are throwing in the combination, there's little shots like that little shovel uppercut that Manel landed.
Kape's got to be careful. He's been caught showboating before.
Dos Santos has to be one of the funnest guys I've seen make a debut in a really long time.
He's good.
He's not winning, but he's doing a really good job against one of the best flyweights in the world.
And such a sweet kid, right? Shaking all the security's hands every time he passes them. Really a gem of a human being.
Well, you think about him in their camp, right? Oliveira goes to his opponent's corner and hugs him every time he's about to fight.
Yeah.
You know, Manel Kape said he could do anything to this kid, and he has landed a lot, but I don't know if he anticipated this kid being able to take everything and keep going forward.
Well, and win or lose for Felipe Dos Santos, instead of fighting on Dana White's Contender Series, he's proving tonight he's ready for the flyweight top 15.
I mean, can you imagine him on Contender Series, DC?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was going to be a fun fight for a little bit because he was going to knock somebody out.
Nice stick and move by Kape.
Oh.
And the job Diego Lima has done with so many of these individuals just can't be lauded enough.
He's thinking about spinning. Yep, Dos Santos throws a wheel kick, doesn't land.
You know what's crazy is like they do have these exchanges where it looks a little bit dirty, but only on Manel's terms. It's never Dos Santos initiating a long exchange. When Manel decides he wants to initiate a long exchange, he does, and then he gets out of there. And he secures a takedown there. Beautiful job by Manel Kape. Eric Nitzik is saying, keep him down. This kid's dangerous. Let's get out of here.
And both fighters opening up down the stretch. What a showcase, as we have come to expect for the men's flyweight division. Manel Kape and Felipe Dos Santos go the distance here in Sydney. Well, if you don't know the source of that venom, perhaps you may want to Google UFC 293 press conference. Felipe Dos Santos and Manel Kape putting on a show for the fans here today, Laura.
Let's take a look at some of the action from round 3. It was such a back and forth round. Felipe Dos Santos having some success with the right hand, but in these exchanges, largely Manel Kape able to land the heavier shots, but I don't think he expected Dos Santos to be able to wear every single shot that he landed. I mean, the eyes of Kape, look at this right hand, spins the chin of Dos Santos, but nothing doing.
Well, you may have heard it is time to run it back next month from Abu Dhabi, live on pay-per-view. The lightweight king Islam Makhachev looking to defeat the last man from whom he wrested the belt away, Brazilian sensation Charles Oliveira, UFC 294. Coming up Saturday, October 21st. You can buy it right now on ESPN Plus pay-per-view in the U.S. UFC.com/PPV everywhere else. All right, now for the all-important scorecards, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Manel.